Hey Kelvin, what's up, man? How's it going?
It's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, so you know today's the last day that Gurguit is officially allowed to be played with Percival.
Well, about time.
Yeah, I mean it took a while, but tomorrow clan selection gets released and
In Japan.
in Japan, yeah, and I have to say it's probably the most underwhelming set now.
Well,
But it just means that from next week onwards, we might see some more different lists, like Chaos Breaker Dragon.
put it this way, it's only underwhelming because there's something more exciting
Yeah.
coming up.
But that's in like
So,
3 months.
That's
Or,
fine.
or we could probably not see any lists because there's still more virus, right?
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
just to give you guys a heads up, there are more foreign decks than there are Japanese decks today. So the real question is, will this take 40 minutes?
Well, we'll see.
All right. Well, okay. So we didn't actually separate it by clans this time. We literally just separated by countries, Japan and not Japan. So for everyone who's just like going for this, sorry guys, this week is a bit more special. But first, we're starting off with Gear Chronicle, which is not really a list that you normally see. But this build is pretty much the most standard Gear Chronicle list you'll ever see in your life. I don't think this changes much when clan selection gets released. You probably run
Yeah.
Time Reaper Dragon like in one of your grade 4 slots. I think you probably replace your Steam Breath for the Gear Dog 8 guy, but that's about it. That's all the changes.
It doesn't change how the deck runs, essentially.
And Japan already has Ribble, so
That's right.
you know.
I mean, the other build that we saw was the extra 4 grade 0 PR.
Yeah,
Gives you
but
extra
that PR is
buffs.
not coming out in English.
That's right. So, oh well.
Oh well, but no, I think Gear Chronicle with those extra additions might actually be a decent deck, but we'll see, right? People still think it's Gabriel and all that, so we'll see what happens. Next one we have is got Highlander.
Yep.
So Highlander is pretty standard. Everyone, I think we all know about Highlander now. This is the one running a bit more greed with Olivia, 2 Olivias, which is fine. It's fine. The rest of it is just running the best cards in the set, and
I still wonder why people play those 3 melody cards. I mean, if any of you know why those 3 specifically, let us know in the comments. But
I mean,
I'm
this
a bit
list
curious.
looks very familiar, right?
Yeah,
I think this Highlander guy has probably won before. Maybe everyone's at home, right? They're just at home. They can't come out, so.
well, if he's coming out to play, he's definitely a high roller. So.
Well, he's taking advantage that no one else is coming, so he's got to present his list better. Right? He's just like,
Maybe
Take the risk.
His local's so healthy.
next one we have is an Overlord list. So,
Okay.
this one's just a straight up Overlord build. I think this week's feeling a bit more boring. You know, we haven't seen any turnabouts. We haven't seen like Mimi Gear Chronicles. It's just a very boring list.
This one's like very like slappy. It's like
This-
6
this-
in crit.
16 crit again, yes,
Yep.
yes,
With
and
the Phoenix.
yeah. So everyone's just taking out the normal stuff, and then next week maybe the creative stuff is gonna come, right? Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Next we have is a Gavril list, but it's running Hospital. Hospital. Why are you running Hospital?
You don't need it.
Yeah, have you watched Uncle Roger, man?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuyo.
Fuyo.
He's
No,
not-
wait, is Fuyo the good thing?
The good thing.
Oh
yes.
yeah, Hospital. Yeah.
No, but it's not even running any no shields.
Yeah, I know,
So it
right?
can damage
It's like,
deny this guy.
yeah, no seals, man. Maybe his local meta just doesn't damage deny at all, so he just freely wins every single time.
Yeah.
And I mean, these lists, we're not saying these lists are like super great topping lists. They're local lists, guys. All right, so don't need to get too excited. But at the same time, it's good to see lists. You know.
Actually, there's 2 Zayans.
Yeah, well, I think
Yes.
it can be like a local thing. I considered running Zanes as well in my list, just because like if you face against the random guy running Protect 2, because they're like, oh, I can counter Gabriel by getting big intercept numbers. Or like, you know, Melody, I guess they get big intercept numbers, so you can use Zion to kind of retire and just kind of cheese your hammer all through. So yeah, it's not a bad choice, I don't think, but the Hospital definitely is the bad choice. Next one we have is a very shiny, like I don't know, this guy. Is he using Flash?
I think it's something else. Just very bad glare.
Silver Fawn list. I have to say, he's hiding his trigger counts, man.
Yeah, it's always
It's
odd.
just local. You're a Silverthorn deck, dude. Don't need to do that. But I don't know. We've been seeing some Silverthorns in locals quite a bit. What do you think?
I mean, for Dorian saves the deck, that's pretty much it.
I think that's what you've been saying every single week. Would you play Harry or Silverthorn?
Oh, Silverthorn.
That's because you played Silverthorn at Worlds, right?
Yeah,
Look at
exactly.
that bias, dude. So biased.
Well, one can be biased. I mean, there's
I
reasons
guess.
to.
I guess. I mean, well, you can run Dorian and Harry as well, but
Why would you? Do you even have the slot?
probably not. Next list we have is Grand Blue.
Oh, yeah.
Another one of your lists, man.
No, it's not my list. I wouldn't run 4 Navigators.
Yeah, the Navigator is a very Western build.
And like 2 Skull Dragons is so risky.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan. I think you want 3 Skull
want
Dragons,
3,
right?
definitely want 3.
But what do you cut? Like a ghost ship?
Yeah, 3 Ghost Ship is a bit excessive, 2 is fine.
Yeah. Oh, he's running four draw nulls as well. Normally, Western builds go with 2 draw nulls.
And
Yeah.
4 Banshee as well. You don't need 4 Banshee.
Oh, yeah,
It's
true.
a
You
bit
can probably.
excessive.
He's running 16 grade 1, so I guess you
Yeah.
can cut like Banshees for Skull Dragons. I think that's better. Right?
Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah.
3-3 than a 2-4
So-
split like that.
Yeah, so he subscribed to the Western 4 Navigator build, but you know he's still got like some questionable decisions there.
Yep.
Some questionable. That's fine. It's fine. Circles. Next one we have is like a Genesis list. This one's Himiko.
There's a few things missing here.
Yeah. Where's the
This
regalias,
is-
man?
This is pure Himiko.
Why? What does pure Himiko even do? Like, I guess you can play like all. Like, okay, if I think I want to run a pure Himiko, maybe he's like running like a Melissa deck out list or something like that. But he's not
Yeah.
even running that. It's just witches, right?
Yeah.
Witches. Do witches give you stitches? I don't think they
Nah,
do.
not in this deck.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not a huge fan of just this. There's no oomph. Where's the
Yeah.
oomph coming from? You know, right?
It's like you'll just get grinded out by other decks, but oh well.
Yeah, this
Guy did
you
it.
soul charge, you try and control the damage with Himiko, but that's all you do.
Yep.
Wait.
Only your Vanguard attack and that's it. Is that really enough?
Yeah. Okay. Next one we have is another Genesis list. This one
Yep.
is Astral Poets.
And it's bling.
It's pretty. I think is this full Bing? We've probably
It's
seen this
very
list
close,
before, right?
yeah. I think we've seen it. I recognize those force markers.
But it just could be a guy imitating
That's true.
the dude.
I mean, in Japan, Bangdream is pretty popular.
Is it full bling? Is he just not missing one card or something? Like
Yeah, last time it was like a 1 grade 1. That's not
that?
bling.
Yeah. So this is pretty much a full bling. All right, yeah, good old Astral Poets. I don't think this deck changes much.
I mean, this is pretty much a solitaire deck, isn't it?
Yeah,
Sort of.
yeah. So if you want to play, I know everyone's getting into premium now, right? If you guys want to get into premium,
Get this, like,
16 stands,
like
my
I
friend.
don't know. Out of all of the V decks, this one's probably like one of the best one to keep.
The easiest to turn into meta, right?
Yeah.
I think it is.
I mean, the premium list is pretty busted.
Yeah, even if you don't use a lot of this, you have 4 shiny Valkyrians.
Yep.
Feel pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Valkyrians, like, the card.
And then this is the last Japanese list.
Oh, already.
Gurguit.
Final day. Actually, just, yeah, exactly the final day.
Yeah.
And
Like-
this deck, the list is as meta as it gets.
What do you change in this list when Percival Gurguit? Do you take out? Do you replace Percival? Or do you replace Gurguit?
Yeah, that's funny thing, right? Percival's actually so good.
I
in
feel
my
like
mind.
I feel like I'd replace the Gurguit.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'll probably put on Spectral.
The thing is, Gurguit is only good because Percival's there to like ramp
Yeah.
up the axles. Without it, like,
Like, if you take out the Percival, sure, your deck might be clan selection level, but it's not like Gavril level, I
Yeah,
don't think,
yeah.
or those other strong decks.
but well, you can try to speed up the axle with a different way. Like, some people have been trying Ezels, but
I mean,
You
yeah,
have to commit
well,
a
like
lot
the
of
thing
stuff.
is, just Percival goes with everything, so you
Yeah.
can go with everything. You can play it with even Agravain and things like
Agravain,
that.
that's
Right?
it,
There's
yeah.
a lot of more options that Percival gives, and Percival by himself is just really decent, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is gone. But that's all the Japanese lists we have this week, which is pretty quick,
Wow.
right? So now we have to move on to the foreigner lists. Now we've got way more foreigner lists, and then Japan list.
Exciting.
It's crazy, isn't it? What's the? Is this the real world? It's the real world. So let's go to China. We've got the WGP Guangzhou champion. Now, yeah, this was actually played. I think near the end of December or the beginning of January.
Huh.
So, but they finally post up on the official Bushiroad Twitter. So,
Gotta love deck log.
yeah, as we can see, this is a pretty meta list.
Yep.
You know,
Very close to what we saw just before.
Yeah, I guess if you're going to a WGP, this isn't a WGP qualified. This is actually a WGP.
The WGP list.
Yeah, so I mean, if I went to a WGP, I'd take the best list I could take.
Pretty much.
It's good.
Yep.
But now it's gonna be gone.
This guy runs 15 grade 3s.
15
it's like
grade
4.
It's a very Japanese build, right?
Yeah.
Like the ideas are pretty easy and standard.
Yep.
They get transferred pretty quickly. So especially the meta list is found pretty easily
And like,
too. So.
if you want to win something as big as WGP, you have to high roll. Everyone's gonna be like just as good as you. The next gonna be just as good.
Yeah, especially in that standard format. So
Yeah.
high rolling is important. The next one we have is Shanghai WGP Shanghai champion. It's on the Gurguit list. All right, this guy has less. Wait. This guy has less full holos.
This guy's like super.
This guy
SP.
pulled SP pack.
Holy.
This guy did not pull as many.
Yep.
He has 3 though.
It's like 1, 3, and then I read them 2 copy here and there.
Yeah, but he's pretty much got a similar list, except he's only running 2.
He's running fronts.
Yeah.
He's running like a 3-1-2 front. I don't know. He just wants to confuse his
Yeah,
opponent with the different ratios, but
He's got like 13 grade 3s,
yeah.
which is like a bit lower than the other guy.
Yep.
But overall, it's just pretty much the same list, except he's got fronts. Alright, he's got, 6 fronts, and he runs 2 crits. Because he's not as greedy. He's not front greedy. And then lastly, for WGPs, we've got Taipei. This is the winner in Taipei. And again,
Same
not as high roll as the other guys, though. He's only running 1 max slash in
Yeah.
2 seconds. And only 3 Percival.
Percival.
What?
I
Buddy?
don't know.
Buddy?
Wait, and only 3 wonders. 4 copy of the I don't even remember that guy's name.
Jeffrey, Paramore.
Yeah, Jeffrey and Paramore. Like, dude, those cards aren't that good, right? No way.
No. If your Jeffrey wants to search out like your other stuff,
Yeah, but that +1 that you can get in 1 turn, you could have plussed like way better.
like he could be going for a more like defensive build, but I'd go for a way more offensive build.
Yeah, and
Like,
it's playing like
100%.
rainbow triggers as well. I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
not very.
Yeah, well, you can't play these together, and also took you guys a while to fix the format, but oh well.
No. They didn't fix the format. The format fixes itself in a way.
Yeah, I guess. Plan section gets released and gets banned. This 2 gets restricted, and then D comes out. Woo!
Fun
Woo!
times.
All right, so now we got more China. This is Nanning, I think, according to my kanji skills with Google Translate. So Sanctuary Guard, good old. He's got Daigo. But yeah, he's got the Pongul.
One
Pongul. One Pongul. No, this is the Field Feather guy.
Yeah,
This
okay.
guy again. Look at him. I remember him. Yeah, it's.
It can work.
Did he just win again?
It's the same guy. No,
Did he win? I know. I swear we've seen this list last week. It's Field Feather. It's Field Feather Man. You know, it's like deja vu. It's like
maybe.
I feel like it's the people who dare to go out are the ones that's winning. You know, it's like, oh, I'm not afraid of any ghosts or virus. I'm just gonna go out and win. And like that's how you win, right? You have to have no fear. You have to have confidence. And confidence is a big thing. Next we have is Gold Paladin, but this one doesn't have Percival.
He's ready.
He's already changing his. Is it Corin?
Yeah, there's a lot of
guy's a
Corins.
simp,
This
man.
guy's like
Big Corin
super
simp. That's why he's running Ezel instead. I see.
Yep.
I see.
It's waifu deck.
Waifu deck. Yeah, so this guy came second, and he's pretty much France. It's got basically everything, right? Bit of everything.
Yep.
What is that? That's not Corin? Is that the Gurguit guy?
Oh, it could be A. What's
my
his
God.
name?
Oh no, he was so forgettable. That
Just remember him as Gurguit.
the Gurguit kid.
Yeah, but the Gurguit sucks back then. So
Yeah. I mean, well, it had quad drive.
yeah, they randomly
well-
cheese someone.
Well, I guess look at this. He does have a bit of everything. He's got one small thing. Maybe he's a big Gold Paladin fan. He's even got Daigo here. Can you see it? Yeah, it's right around this.
Daigo hasn't played Golds yet.
Yeah. Okay, and then the next one we've got Card Nation.
Nation.
This time it's calling us out. Look at these good cards. So you actually did reply to our comments about Clarissa way back.
Okay.
And it was that he liked the ability to high roll with the Clarissa, which makes some sense because he also played a Plun deck back then as well, and that ran three Clarissa. It should be Clarissa, right? Or Clarina? Huh. It starts with a C. But it's I guess the idea is sound because he said that generally the ratios are so bad in Plon that you need a G assist anyway. And if you G assist into
two, yeah,
if you G assist, well, he ran 3 in the other list. But yeah, if you G assist into her, you basically get a card in hand and then call a card onto the field. Yep. You can call a Lee's Lot onto the field or something like that, right? So I guess getting a +2 like that is okay. But even here, if you look at it here, right, if you ride this, you could get another Lee's Lot. You could call Lee's Lot, you could search for like an orange that you need, you could search for a Relenka. So I guess it's not as bad as you think, right? It's not it's a pretty decent high roll card. So yeah, no, it's nice tech, bro. 2 good cards, 2 extra good cards. Is this a good card though?
Is that English? That looks like English.
No, it's Japanese, man.
Japanese.
It has to be Japanese.
No. That text is
no, but the
English.
Karumi, this is only 2 kanjis, right?
Okay.
Dude, wow.
No, it's half English.
Yeah, it's half English. Yeah, but yeah, it's got, look at these SPs. Good stuff. I think I think he won before, right?
We have definitely seen this.
I'm pretty sure a lot of the Carnation guys is the same guys winning.
Yep.
Because we got Silverthorn.
Yep,
here
I've definitely seen this list and those sleeves.
It's a pretty high rarity Silverthorn. Was it always this high rarity before?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
And then we got another Carnation. See, you've got this guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember this guy. He's got this thing. Himiko Regali again.
Super blinged.
Super Bling cosplay. Is he called John or is he called Zetsu? Is that his nickname?
Well,
or is she called John? Let us know in the comments below.
Enlighten us.
I mean, yeah, it could be a guy dressed up. And then Andre Riviere, yeah? I think we've seen Andre Riviere. Yeah, so we've seen this one before. And then...
It's 3 Rivieres only.
Yeah, this one... Oh. Yeah, so here, that's the other list with the 3 colors. Yeah. 3, 3, 1, and then 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Okay.
Oh yeah, well, in Plon you can even like call out one of your melodies, right?
Yeah.
Just go to town. And the last one was again that Silverthorn list. Yeah.
Wait, so this guy won like everything?
Apparently it was on the same day. I don't know how it works. But yeah.
Pretty sick.
Good times. And then we got Team Calculator.
Oh yeah.
The TT Zone. Is this Saram again? It's always his face. So is this? No, it's Merwin. Okay. So it's not Saram, but they just have.
He must have protect marker.
Yeah. No, I kind of, you know how people take photos of their of the protect marker, right?
Mm.
We're waiting for the next time he takes a photo of the phone with the protect marker on it, and they keep on doing that. That'd be a nice saga, right? Nice saga. But yeah, Astral Poet time. Again, pretty good. Just pretty standard as well. Nothing else there. Well, like Astral Poet's so rigid to play and build.
Itself, yeah.
Yeah, builds itself. He's got, look at all these markers, dude. Oh,
flexing markers.
Flexing markers, well. Flexing the calculator as well, man. Yeah. I think you guys can, maybe they need like a calculator upgrade. What do you think?
Like a sponsored calculator.
Sponsored calculator. And then the next one is a Gabriel deck.
Mm-hmm.
And he's only running 3 Hamuels, which is like a bit like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of 3 Hamuels. You got
Zane as well there.
Well, Zane's kind of the counter the meta, right?
Yeah.
Again, Zane, decent card.
Trying to split up some of the slots for those. I guess it's fine.
Yeah. I'm just not a huge fan of 3 Hamuel. I think Hamuel's like really strong. You always want it.
I think you really need to keep 4 of that. Because that's pretty much like, it's almost more important than your Vanguard sometimes.
Yeah. Well, Gabriel at least is damage 2, so it's pretty decent. But yeah. Who's that?
To zoom in. Could be Tomiku?
Itomiku? What did she do?
Say you.
Enlighten us. Enlighten us on.
I could be wrong though. I need to look at the picture like a bit closer.
Well, too bad.
Oh man.
Can't zoom in. Oh well. But yeah, no, those are all the lists for this week, and we only did 20 minutes. Is this a record? Is this a speed run?
Could be a record.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe next week we're gonna have way more lists because of client selection. But yeah, no, this pretty much wraps up the entire Twinkle Melody format. Yeah.
And that's the end of Gurguit.
End of Gurguit!
It's another era.
See you later, buddy! You will not be missed!
I'm pretty sure like there will be some weird like out there.
Dude, we're just gonna see chaos next week, dude.
No way.
The amount of chaos fans there are is insane, dude. You underestimate that.
Then you just need one guy with Genesis and
who cares, dude? Just you might get double crit. So
man.
Alright, that's it guys, that's it for this week. A quick one. Unfortunately because of events around the world.
Mainly in Japan.
Yeah, but I guess we understand these lists a bit more now because they're all pretty much the same. I mean, do some premium lists, guys.
We'll wait.
Yeah, alright, we'll see you guys next week.
And we'll see you next time.
Yes. Alright, bye.